All right. Actually, before we start, all right. I think that's good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final live stream of the We Build for Scar event. Just checking that everything is okay. Mentally Floridian came in 7 hours ago saying first. Okay, good. And Humphreys, hi. Hi. Alright, so I think everything is good. Let me just double check the other things. These things look good, I think. It looks okay. Okay. Put that over there. Minimize that. Alright. So, for anyone coming here on the 4th live stream for some reason, you haven't seen any of the other ones, hi, welcome. That's all cool and everything. But yeah, this event is for Scar, right? Good Times with Scar. And it is just a bunch of fans coming together and creating some things in honor of someone that is truly spectacular and has brought so much joy to all of us. So we figured we'd do the same in his time of recovery. So yeah, I don't think I need to explain much more than that. Links in the description if you want to check out the Discord, or I mean, it's the last day, so joining now is a little bit of a moot point. But you can still join. Why not? There's some nice people to talk to, and there are some plans. If Humphrey's allowed, he's not going to care. They are going to be turning the community around this into a bit of an SMP after this. So if you still want to join, join. Come join the crew. It's a nice group of people. Anyway, Minute Thread, heyo, hi, how you doing, dude? Haven't spoken to you in a while. Anyway, let's get into the game itself. What we are going to be doing today is, first of all, we're going to be having a look at everything that has been built in week 4. And then when we're done with that, we're going to be doing a little bit of the interior work on little old Larry over there. And doing a little bit more work here on our Scar Wars project. Ooh, Nimsgone made some X-Wings over here. These ones are considerably bigger than the ones I've seen before. I mean, yeah, it's aight, right? So we got some X-Wings, we got Sire's Starfighters here, and we got Larry, we got the Cat with General Scar right up the top now. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, cool. So he's not in the cockpit anymore. He decided he's going to stand on top of Jelly's head here. And then we got a couple of TIE fighters up there. There's still a few things that need to be done here, but we'll have a look at that later, right? There's some armor stands that Magic needs to come and do. Minute Thread says, well, how are you? Yeah, I picked up the AM shift, so I was staying away from games for a bit and taking the sleep choice. Not a bad choice. Generally speaking, not a bad choice. Sleep is important. Now, some people have started filling in some of the gaps here, and I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Scar doesn't feel fear, definitely. I'm not entirely... Let me just clear my inventory. This purple thing is in my way. Not entirely sure what... we're probably going to do a little bit of cleanup when this event is over. Maybe try and fill out a few more spaces. We'll see how that goes. But for the meantime, let's quickly have a look. We'll go through all the weeks again. We'll have a quick scan through everything. And see what the newer builds were for each week. Or at least like some of the spots that got filled up. And then we will move on. So one of the ones that is new from this week is another one by Mummy Bear. Man, she's got a whole bunch of builds. This is just a little rainbow balloon. Stream's lagging for me. This is so sad. It's just my internet though. Okay, well, I hope it is just yours. If anyone else is experiencing any problems, let me know. I don't think it's me. It wouldn't be me. Everything looks healthy on my side. I hope your internet gets better. So yeah, nice little rainbow balloon over there. Very cute. This is also Mummy Bear, and there's there's a whole bunch of Mummy Bear ones all around. I think this one was Mummy Bear, right? Yeah, no, she's got made a lot of builds on this server. Machine. So yeah, just a quick little fly through. That one isn't new. This little jelly cat over here is new. Who did this? Who done did this? Mohaf. Mohaf did this one. It's a bit smaller than the average jelly cat usually is, and I like it. I think it came out very nice for the scale that it's at. This one... Did we see this one last time? Vindelfur. Yeah, actually we did see that one. Okay. So I think those are all of the No, wait. There's a new one over here. There's a new one done, popped itself up over here. What's this? Is Scarlet? Okay, this is just a nice little garden. Like a little greenhouse kind of thing. Right? See, greenhouse. Ha 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 ha. Greenhouse. Okay. Mini Jelly is very cute. Yes, it is. And Humphrey says it's fine here. Okay, so his internet's doing alright. Though I do feel like it's bigger than the average jelly, about 10 times bigger, in fact. Yes, it's bigger than a jelly, and by way more than a factor of 10, my dude. But it's smaller than the average jelly build when you see them, right? Okay, let's see what else has been happening. There's still a few unfinished builds here. And I do feel like it would be nice if they did get finished. I know King Corgi still has this one that isn't finished. Yeah, there's a few that are still not quite finished. But it is what it is. People got busy. It's one of those things, right? Oh, that's a lot of cats. That is an unnecessary amount of cats. Okay, that's a pinwheel of cats. Then, let's see, there's still the little Grogu over here. And yes, I have started learning the names, finally. I don't think there's anything else new around here. I don't see anything else new around here. Let's just see. Oh, there's another. Yeah, no, this is new. This is another one of these. The cats may or may not be my doing. Dang it, dude. Why? This is Lilylol. Is this also Lilylol? This is also Lilylol. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, right? Mystic jellies. This one's really cool, though. This one's almost like the hologram that... who was it? Was it Pac? Yeah, I think Pac did that hologram over there, yeah? Okay. I think that's everything that's new in this area. Okay. There's still this wonderful build over here. Okay. So that's pretty much everything that's new around here. Now we can move on to... I know there's a few new builds over here in week 3. And I know Mentally Floridian actually has a few ideas of how to fill out a few more of these spots by adding some more tentacles and an octopus head into the whole mix. So looking forward to seeing what kind of effect that would have on this area. I think it'd be really cool to see like 8 different tentacles and a head sticking up out of... There's still many open spaces over there. Okay, so this one's still not done. That one we have seen, that we've seen, that we've seen, that we've seen, this we've seen. And most of those aren't actually fully done, to be honest. This one we have seen. This is new. This is new. Who done did this? It's, moon landing? Oh, we got it. Hey, who's this? What's your name? Presto Ivy. Okay, it was a little hard for me to see. Sorry, old man eyes. Little moonlander, looking spiffy. I like it. Well, maybe they'll finish it before this live stream's over, and then we can see. I'm hoping to get some world edit help for that. I mean, at this point, Hubfreeze, if you could just get Gaster Crafter to get some world edit. I think he's trustworthy enough to get some world edit and do his own thing. I think he could probably fill up quite a few slots if we gave him access to that. Then there's this lovely little storefront build here, which reminds... like, I didn't watch the full bit of Season 7, but I'm assuming this is an homage to Aquatown. And in true Hermitcraft fashion, Uncorrupt over here went and did the back. Perfect, right? Sorry I started out on my build late in the week, so I didn't get to build the back. No, I think that is intentional, and I think that's awesome. I don't think you should give me world edit. I would likely set a low bar for others to get it, and potentially grief, or at least make a backup of the world first. No, if we give world edit to you, it wouldn't affect anyone else at this point. There are people here that have world edit that it's fine. No, you could get it. I vouch for you. And if anyone else wants it, then tough. tough. There's a nice little wally over here, and I see they've used some glow lichen to make it look a little bit dirtier, which is actually a quite a nice touch, right? Very cute little wally. And then that's still the same thing. That's the same thing. This is not done. Alright, just wanting to be safe. Hey, Soybean! Welcome to the live stream. What's this one? This one's new. Is there a name if I fly over this thing? No? Not been claimed, so... Don't know who did this. One of the newer people. But it's a lovely little house. Right? Very Mediterranean, in my opinion. I'm from the Fishcord server. Oh, hey! Alright, cool, man. Glad you could join us. I think that build was made by my friend Boop. He never claimed it, though. Yeah, okay. So, Boop. Nice. Is that the same person that did this one? I can't remember. Nope, that's Iron. Don't know. Okay, well, Boop. Nice. And this one is, I have absolutely no ideas. Okay, well, it looks pretty damn cool. Oh, it's you. Mentally Floridian or Gastercrafter. Another one by him. Very nice. Very good diagonal skull. It's not something you see every day, to be honest. The ING. Alright. Then, what else do we have in this area? This one's completely undone, and it's got frickin' end portal all up in its business. Whoever did this needs to chill. Needs to frickin' chill. This is... Whoa! Okay. Okay, what? Wait, what? Oh, it's the end gateway portal blocks, not the regular end portal blocks. That's why it's doing that. Like, that's weird. Oh, it's Richard. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Richard, you need to chill on this one, my dude. That's dangerous stuff. Okay, that's the same. And then we come to this beautiful scene. Just absolute masterwork this week by these guys. End gateways are very annoying. People just want a full end block to build out of. Okay. Woo, scavenger hunt. I'm not gonna do the scavenger hunt. I'm not gonna do it on stream. For everyone that wants to come onto the server and do the scavenger hunt, it would be spoilers. If by any miracle or chance Scar gets to see this live stream, I don't want to spoil the scavenger hunt for him either. This is so sad. This is indeed sad. Why are all these zombie horses here? This is your doing, isn't it? You know. Okay, some test stuff over here. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna look at some of the stuff. I'm just not gonna do the scavenger hunt, right? So, first of all, these asteroids, beautiful texture. Love it. Love the texture of the asteroid things. And then we got a thing over here, right? And then there's a little rocket here, like the, okay, so there are, yeah, there's barrier blocks in between. So yeah, very cool effect with the fire. Like it. Not exactly survival friendly, but nonetheless, it looks cool. It looks cool. And then over here we have some more of the galactic taxi services. Which one? What's this one? Tango's adequate taxi service. Okay, cool. Then there's a theater over here with a little hypno in the booth. Not gonna go inside because that would spoil things. I haven't been doing interiors for a reason. But there is a very nice interior there. That looks damn good. Yes, it does. These guys did a wonderful job. There's also an X-Wing over here with 2 mini TIE fighters shooting at it. Some more Star Wars stuff. There's quite a lot of Star Wars stuff. Hold out a light block to see how family friendly. What? Oh, did you? Oh no! Oh, you done did that as well. Okay, let's see here. Give me light. Minecraft light. Let's see here. How family friendly is? Oh, how survival friendly is this? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Where's the light? Where is it? Let there me light. Oh, here. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of light blocks over here. Why didn't you just use some lights, dude? Like, these things are all screaming end rods and stuff. Why are you not using lights? I mean, there are end rods here. Was it really necessary? Was it really necessary to do all of that? Okay. Anyway. What do we have up here? This is the red rocket. This is from Fallout, right? This looks really cool. I really like the red rocket. So we have... Oh, no, I'm not going to do interiors. What am I doing? I'll do the exterior, though. There's a... Is that you? That's a you. Okay. That's a Gaster. And then there's an Iskal. Also, it was light block. No room for end rods. And you were light block happy. That's the main thing, right? Is that you were light block happy. Okay. And there's a little TARDIS on the back here. Oh, it's Xander. Okay. Oh, yeah. Blue Xander. Blue Xander. Nice. Anyway. Then we have food over here. We have Mumbo's Galactic Taxi Service. And we have Joe's Multiversal Taxi Service. Lots of taxis. Lots of taxis. Okay, so there's a cool little food stand thing over here. Don't want to look too much inside, but yeah, you get the idea. There's a little Star Destroyer here. Tiny little Star Destroyer with some very, very mini TIE fighters up in this business. There's a big diner over here with a couple of interest. Actually, this one I will show the inside, right? Because this has got all the randoms in it, right? We have Shallan, we have Zephyr, Peanut. This is another Xander. This is Scar, Scarlet. Oh, that's Gaster. Yeah, that's Gaster. Pixels, Lag Monster, Magic is naked again. Nimrol, Enigma, and a Panda. Okay, so everyone except me for some reason. And then up here, let's see, some more stuff there with interiors. This island feels a little bit sparse. I'm assuming you guys still want to put something in here, right? I'm just assuming. I'm assuming. Okay, well. That is it for the week 3. This is genuinely a beautiful build. And I very much want to see, like, this thing getting sides put on it. And put some black over that glass as well. And then, yeah, fully box this thing in. And then, you know, being able to take a proper picture from the front would be great. The sparse area of the gas station was a bit intentional. Okay. What is the intent? If it's intentional, what is the intent? Is it just meant to be like a bit of an abandoned area? Oh, there's another one here. Zed's Universal Taxi Service. Okay. Is this something from Season 8 that I don't know about? The whole taxi service thing? Or is that something you guys all came up with? Because I've seen a lot of these taxis around. And I like them. The gas station has no friends. Oh, that's sad. Why? Alright, well. Moving on. You can still answer me, but moving on. I want to go look at that thing. Because Upvries has done a great job over here. Oh, he's also moved the whole thing forward. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. We were still gonna plan on, like, I'll probably... Actually, let me just quickly go into spectator mode here. If there are any spaces left that have space for a 3x3, I can pop a Larry in somewhere here to fill up some space. I guess I could do it over here. Yeah, I could use, like, this space here to do a Larry. And maybe, like, another space that could potentially be the cat at and everything. So yeah, there's still some potential for us to fill out some spaces just with some of the builds that we actually have already. This one doesn't have a name, but it's just a totem, so okay. Then there's this thing, right? Wait, what was it? A taxi service was something I built at Typo's build, then decided to use it as transportation here. Oh, okay. So it is a thing that was started by you guys. Okay, cool. Then we have this spectacular thing. All right. Very, very intricately detailed. One thing I will say though is that, and this is always just a me thing, is stripped in with planks for a little bit of texture. I genuinely just don't like the look of planks on their own. But again, that's just a me thing. Other than that, this is a beautiful build. Some really intricate gear systems and everything. Like, everything seems like it's attached to something, and gearing and cogging at things. Yeah, it's got a full engine bit. No expense spared on the interior of this one. Some cool looking clocks on the sides. Also really like the mist being blown out of this top fan. Damn, that Zeppelin is amazing though. It's a most people thing, I'm pretty sure. No. Lots of people like just planks on their own. Lots of people built that way. It's not an every person thing. Definitely not. Then, is there anything on the interior of this? Not yet. I guess he's either going to still put something in here, or I mean, he doesn't even need to. There's also these cool fans on the sides here. Lots of little details, and like the use of the amethyst on the respawn anchors and everything looks really cool. It looks very magical. It's steampunk, yes, sure, but it also has a lot of touches of magic, and it looks very cool. All the like shark fish fins, well, it looks more like some kind of tuna, to be honest. You should probably, actually, I'll take a picture of this and show it to Tuna. Let me just, actually, let's turn on some shady shades here and see how this looks with shady shades on. Video shaders, BSL. Strip log could have been nice to add. Yeah, but like, it's not for everyone. It's just my own little tip to you. If you so feel like. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to dub this the Tuna Zeppelin, and I'm going to show this to Average Tuna Sandwich in a little bit, because I think he'll get a kick out of this. Screenshot. That's what I wanted to do. I keep forgetting what I want to do. Okay, shaders. We'll turn the shaders off again a bit, because it is a bit much. And then we will move on to the Scar Wars scene. I'll show you guys what has been transpiring up until now. Also, is there anyone? Oh yeah, Scarlet's here. Okay. So, the way this is meant to be viewed is you're going to be coming in from the bottom, right? Big old entrances. I don't know what Nim was compensating for, but these are some big boy entrances, right? And then here we have Nim's Millennium Falcon. A very clean Millennium Falcon. Definitely not the dirty Han Solo one. This one's very clean, very white. So there is an interior here. Millennium Falcon Smuggler Starter Base. Got to go for now. Be back later if you're still streaming. Yeah. Well, I don't know how long this one's gonna go. At least 2 hours, but maybe a little bit longer. I kind of want to get this Star Wars thing done. So yeah, this has an interior. It's kind of set up as a whole starter base. I think Nim is going to eventually do a tutorial on this. If not, I'm not sure. You'll have to check in with her. Go check out her channel. So yeah, that's the Millennium Falcon. And over here, we have like the Wall of Jedi or something. The Hall of Jedi. So we got a couple of the different, it's Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan and the Mandalorian and Grogu, and I don't know who that is, and I forget his name, and I don't know who that is. Okay, anyway, moving on. Then we come up here. This is how this thing is meant to be toured, right? Then we have this beautiful cave, like absolutely gorgeous cave that Nim put together. Like this is has so much detail in here. I mean, yeah, it's very, very well put together. And I can just can you imagine with the 119 update with all the new swamp stuff, the mangrove trees and the mangrove root blocks. Going to eat, I'll log in after. Okay, cool. Then we can have a little chit chat. With all the mangrove trees and like the mangrove root blocks and all of the new swamp stuff that's coming in, a couple of frogs here and there, this sort of cave would be amazing. Alright, so there's still a few details missing here. Like there's supposed to be some stuff going on here. But there's a little... I don't think this is Grogu. I think this is actually meant to be Yoda. So yeah, there's that. And then going up through here, if you guys have been watching Nim's live streams, you would know that there's also this ice cave over here, which is meant to be a Wampa cave. So there's still a little bit of work that she's likely going to come and do in a little bit here for the Wampa cave. I know there's supposed to be a Wampa here and a one there. And there's a Luke Skywalker hanging from the ceiling over there. And, oh yeah, here we have the actual Wampas being put together by magic. And then coming out, we have the Star Wars scene again here, right? So, the Starfighters, a couple of X-Wings, a couple of TIE Fighters, Larry, and the Cat-At with General Scar up at the top. Woo! Okay. So, for a little while, let's get started on the interior of this bad boy. Alright? And then, when Humphreys gets here, we can do a little bit of an interview, I guess, with him. And talk about, you know, why he set up this whole event. And then maybe when if Nim gets here, she did say that she's going to try and work on the cave in a little bit. So if she gets here and I'm still here, then we can help her out with that. But for now, let's get started with a bit of an interior. So, one of the things that I wanted to do here was I actually wanted to extend that on both sides. We're going to make some kind of cockpit in the middle here. And we also still need to hook up a bunch of these things, right? So technically there's meant to be like a shaft here that is, or maybe not the whole way through, because see, this has got the guns on the other side, and I want them to be able to like at least feel like they're being articulated by something, right? Also, we need to put a wall in here that's going to at least cover up the magma, because that's obviously not something that should be exposed. So yeah, we'll see how. That's not what I pick blocked that thing. you muppet. Yeah, let's make a little heatsink in here with these ones. That's fine, right? We'll do that. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll probably have the floor. Yeah, I think this is a good level for the floor. Actually, in that case, we might even want to do this with the actual floor blocks. We can leave the andesite on the bottom section, but maybe we do polished andesite on the top section. So like this, we can actually have the floor here. Maybe even do the entire central cockpit kinda at this kind of like, yeah, this wide, maybe a little bit wider, maybe some offshoots, maybe some indents in the walls to have some machinery and stuff in there. Okay, then we're gonna need some walls here, but we're also going to need, let me see, actually here I would like another shaft coming across. So we're gonna have a shaft here and one here. It's gonna be similar to the ones we have up at the top there. Actually, yeah, that reminds me. So like that, right? And then we need walls, and we need grindstones, and then we'll do them like this so they actually look like they could potentially turn. This might be a little bit tricky, so we'll do one there, we'll do one there, and there, and there, and then we'll just move them in because I don't feel like breaking everything. So move one forward like that, and that, that, and that. There we go. Okay. Then those ones are going to be turning, so they're going to look like this. And same here. Just to help keep these tracks on track. That's pretty much what that does. Okay. Did I put any other kinds of detailing on that? I guess we could do a little bit of the same sort of stuff that we have here. And just stabilize this whole thing a little bit. Let's see. We're going to do bars across like that, and they're gonna go in between here and this side like that. There. I'm also assuming that a lot of people are probably going to be binge watching the Hermitcraft Season 9 launch day today, right? I mean, I wouldn't blame anyone if that's the case. It makes sense. I wouldn't mind going to watch maybe one or two of those videos myself to see, at least to see what the premise is for Season 9 at this point. I think it would be interesting. Actually, you know what? We'll just put those like that. And you know what? We could probably do some kind of like catwalk over the top of this. Just to protect people from falling into all the machinery and everything. So, oh, nope, not there. Yeah, let's just there. We'll do a little catwalk kind of deal over this. Like this. Up. Down the middle. Middle. Should we just fill in the whole thing? Yeah, probably. Oh, we wouldn't be able to do it here. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. It is over the top. Right, so we'll just fill this in. I feel like that would be the smart move in a machine like this. You wouldn't want people falling into this thing unnecessarily. Also just over these holes. Might change it up a little bit in a bit. I don't quite know yet. The outside of Larry, I planned a lot of things. The inside of Larry, I done planned nothing. So we're just gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it, right? I also want there to be walk here. So walk there, walk there. And then in here, I don't think we need it's unnecessary, so we can just fill those in like that. Okay, then these things probably be better off if we actually did something more with them. So what I'm thinking is, let's see, because I don't want to just have those light blocks there. That would look just stupid, right? So we do this. Yes, I'm also just going to check that this actually lights up the whole area. No, it's not going to work if we do it with a torch. We would need levers. Lever. 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 And lever. And does it fill up? Yes, it lights up the entire area. Okay, great. So we'll do that, and then probably cover up these sides with some of this. Have these here, like that, and then we'll put something over the top of it as well. Just I don't know, a little bit more than just a light. Then, yeah, it makes it a whole fixture. That and that, and over the top we can do the daylight sensors, even though they don't do anything, and just add. Oh, there's one that I missed there. Just quickly put those on. Like that. Boom and boom. Okay, that's coming along. It's coming along. Actually, take out the back ones, because I don't think that's going to mess up my light levels if I went and put in maybe some of these stairs, just to make it feel a little bit more fleshed out. I don't know if I like it like that. I mean, one thing we could potentially do here is make this into a floor. So is that still high enough to walk under? No, it's not. But then again, does it need to be? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I actually like this idea. We're going to turn this into a bit of a floor. We're going to have some safety railings so people don't run into those tracks, and yeah, that's what this is going to be. So that's fine. This one's wrong. Okay, there. Then let's see how we do. How do you do? We'll put in a thing here. with some bars over the top of it to help people from not walking right into the tracks, because that would be bad. That would be real bad. And we'll probably just fill out the rest of this and maybe put some stairs down to the bottom there. Okay, it's all making sense in my head. Just give me a second. So this all the way through to there, and then some more of the iron bars. Like that. Benjamin! Hey dude! Just passing by before I go to bed, have a fun stream. That's always kind of you to do that, and I'm so sorry that the streams are never at a time where you can properly watch them. Hopefully at some point soon I can do a couple of different streams that aren't necessarily at this exact time. Actually, now that I think about it, we could potentially even do... wait, I have an idea. Like, this doesn't need... Does this mess up the light levels around here? Yeah, it does a little bit up here. We can sort that out with something different. That's no big deal. That's no big deal. Although that does make me question whether or not I even need redstone lights or that. I have a better idea. Okay. We're getting there. We're working these things out. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm not panicked. You're panicked. So we're going to get some sea lanterns. That's not what I wanted. We're going to get some sea lanterns. That's the sea pickle. Okay. We're going to put them in here. And then we're going to put in the stairs, like so, and so. And then we're going to put that. And you know what? At that point, it's probably best if we filled out this space a little bit. Okay. So it still kind of feels to me like people could like flip up any of these hatches and work on the wheels if they needed to. It doesn't feel like it's closed off. But it does feel a little bit more secure like this, right? So from there, what happens if I do that? It's still getting all the right light levels. Okay, so what we could potentially do is fill out some of these spaces and do the same over here, same over here, same over there. And actually at this point I would like to... Oh, dang it, I'm gonna have to go down there. Okay, well, we'll do it anyway. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Like that. And the same... Oh, dang it. Okay, well that one I could put back anyway. And then here. And here. And it's best if I just make sure that I break out a hole that I'm not going to forget about, which is that one. And then that. And this side. This. And that. Okay. And then on this side, we'll do this last one. Okay. Starting to feel a little bit more structured in here. At this point, I do feel like this should probably have an access point. So maybe we will just do something along these lines. That doesn't make any sense. So we could probably push this back just a little bit more. If we put the sea lantern there, and we break that out. Yeah, Mr. Spambot, you can go away. I'm sorry, Dong Hannah. That's probably so you could go away. Bye. I don't need your spam bot nonsense over here. Okay, well, there's access stairs there. Makes it feel like there's some purpose to that. This, that, boom, boom. Actually, that. Okay, that works for me. I like it. I think this also probably best if we had it just like that, right? Feels a little bit more like, yeah, that's probably how they would do it. And okay, well, we're gonna change up a few more things around here, including all of these things. Somehow I've gone from building the cockpit to building the engine room first, but that's kind of how the flow goes, right? You don't always end up doing the thing that you thought you were going to be doing. Sometimes you just do something different. Why not? Why not? Wherever the inspiration takes you, that's where you need to be going. Because if you don't, then you lose your inspiration. And that's sad. You don't want that. Right? Oh, see, if we didn't do that, we wouldn't have found out about this as being wrong. It's wrong. Is it? It's supposed to be a... Yeah, it's supposed to be that. Okay. Actually, it's supposed to go all the way there and there. And then we can close that up. Right, so that's a serviceable... Like you can get it right up here and pick the carcasses of your fallen enemies out of the wheels quite easily. Quite easily. Very good, very good. There's nothing else that needs doing here, so now we need to try and come up with something that looks like an actual engine. Hey, Lily! Whoa, what are you building? I am working on the interior of the Larrybot, right? Big old Mecha-Larry. For the Star Wars event. I don't know if you've actually seen any of this. We've been doing a whole event for a while now called the We Build for Scar server, where we all, like, a bunch of Good Times with Scar fans came together and made a whole bunch of builds. And one of the things, the contribution that the randoms have made is Star Wars, and the contribution that I have made to that is Larry the Mecha Snail over here. And now we are busy on the interior of this. So in case you haven't been up to date on that, then that's what's going on. Okay, so one of the things, so down here we don't need polished andesite. We would more likely just have straight up galvanized steel, as I like to call this. That probably makes the most sense. I'm just doing that so that I can actually run under this. Otherwise it would make me completely mental, and I don't like being that mental. Like, sometimes it's okay, sometimes not so much. Oops. We'll do something like this on each side, make it feel like it's more supported. Good. Like that. Wow, super cool snail. Thank you. And thank you for the thing. I know I already said thank you, but I say thank you again. Thank you. It's much appreciated. So we're gonna maybe have... you know what? No. This is getting overcomplicated with that. And to be honest, I still need to do the engine. That's the whole bloody main reason why we're here. Right? Insert Obi-Wan saying, "That's why I'm here." Okay, so now we're gonna just add in a little bit of a walkway around this thing. And then we're gonna try and pop an engine in the middle somehow. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that. There. And probably a little bit more like that. Does that look like a half decent walkway? I think it does. Then we can have some more of these. There's gonna be some negative space in here. I feel like it wouldn't all be straightened out in here. I feel like some of it probably would be just... Although, no, this is supposed to be where the wall goes that actually covers up all of this, more or less. So, yeah, we'll probably do a wall there. See how that goes. There we go. And then we'll bring this around as well. Oops. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's quickly do the wall. And I think I actually do still want to try and at least heatsink this thing a little bit. Make it feel like a heat sink. And then if we do gears coming out of this, something like that, that's gonna go right under the floor of that. Oh, you know what? No. It's gonna probably connect up to something somewhere. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is we should probably just start with some purple wool so I can see what it is I'm planning here. Basically, this whole section here needs to get filled up, right? This needs to be a wall of wool. A wall of wool. In fact, any one of these ones that are still going to be sticking out, we should probably heatsink them as well. I know I've turned heatsink into a freaking verb. Don't judge me. It is what it is, okay? But yeah, we're going to put a wall in here. I'll probably do the same kind of block palette as I did with that, just to keep the consistency, or I might do an andesite kind of wall. I'm not entirely sure yet, we'll see. Might do a different gradient of grey. In fact, might even pop over to a different world quickly and just go have a look at some of the other things that I've been building lately and see if one of those grey gradients suits what I'm thinking of here. But for the time being, let's quickly just get in all of the purple wool. Then we know that that is done. Yeah, so there's going to be negative space in this area here. And I think that's going to be just enough. Just enough. You want a little bit. You don't want too much. Just enough. So like that. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Okay, so that one will swap out. Let's quickly fill in this one. And then we'll quickly pop over to that other world and see about the gradient. What we want to do with it. Don't think there's a command that's going to make filling in this area a little bit easier for me. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Roll with this. I mean, I could copy paste probably from the other side, but that is a tricky and unnecessary risk to take right now. And this, I am completely forgetting about all of the heatsink things that I was talking about before. Forgot to map them out beforehand, so let's just quickly break out all of these again. And then we'll put those And we'll also put in these ones so we don't end up filling that up. And then this one, and that one, and that one. Okay, now I can get back to filling all these holes. So how are you guys doing today? Anyone got anything interesting to tell me? Any funny stories? Any interesting developments? You done anything interesting in Minecraft lately? Okay, that's all done. Looking pretty snazz. Pretty snazz. Now, one thing that I should probably check here is I want to make sure that this whole thing is actually spawn proof when... Okay, so there's one spot here, which means it's gonna... Oh, no, that's completely inconsistent, but okay. It is what it is, I guess. There's nothing else up here. No, that's all illuminated by the lava. So I'm not entirely sure why that one would be not lit up, but we'll just fill it up. Probably the easiest way to ensure that. Hermitcraft Season 9 just started. That's awesome. Yes, that's what I was talking about. That's why I would understand if today's live stream did not have the same viewership as usual, because I would be excited. I am excited about that myself. Even though I likely would not watch the whole series, just as always, I don't have the luxury of doing that anymore. It's just not a thing. But it would be nice to be able to go and check out what maybe Doc and Ren are doing with this season. I just want to catch the premise of what the season is about. So I'll probably do that a little bit later if I have some time. So we can do. You know what? We're just gonna fill this out for the catwalk. Make this a little easier on ourselves. Right, and then we'll fill this in with. I'm getting ahead of myself. Fill that in. Having fun trying auto, the cyberpunk style in Minecraft. What do you mean? What do you mean auto? Trying auto? Trying to do. Is that what you were trying to say? Trying to do the cyberpunk style in Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun style. It's a challenging style is probably the best way to put it. It's the reason why I like doing it. Is no offense to anyone that builds fantasy or medieval. I have the utmost respect for them anyway. A good builder is a good builder nonetheless, but trying out. Okay. But there's just something about the challenges that come with trying to build cyberpunk, something that is just hard-coded not to be a thing in Minecraft, right? Everything is wood and bricks and stone bricks and all of that sort of stuff. None of it is really conducive to futuristic building and all of that. So building futuristic, building even modern in a lot of cases is just not that easy. So I have the utmost respect for I have respect for people that build those sorts of things and build them well. For example, while we're at it, which way am I going? This way, right? So let's just for a second, like this, right? From Mummy Bear, this one, or even this one. These are impressive builds, not gonna lie. But this is the sort of stuff that Minecraft was built for. right? For stone bricks and woods and all of that fantasy sort of stuff, or medieval sort of stuff, right? But Cyberpunk's a lot harder, right? There's only certain blocks that actually look the part, and the rest of the time it's all about just creative lying, to be honest. But there is something that's just, the challenge of it just tickles me very, very much, and I like it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is so these things are attached right here, but this is again... Oh yeah, you know what? This thing isn't meant to have a motor there. It's meant to have a motor probably coming through here somewhere, I would imagine. Oof, okay, that's really low. That would essentially be where the motor is, right? So let's see here. If we take out this all the way to there. Ah! Get out of that. Right? And we open that up. That's one of them. Right? Now, how would we do... Because see, these things, these big tracks, they're the ones doing the pulling. This one is just something that the snail is rolling along. Right? It's not the actual, it's not the motor, it's literally just a roller, a big roller. These ones are the ones that contain the motor. So what I would want to do is, I did that one. That one's quite a bit forward. This one maybe? Push from behind, so it'll have like a, I guess, rear wheel drive? It's a rear wheel drive snail. Right, so we have it there, and there. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be where the motor shafts go through. So we'll probably break out a little bit more space than that for it. Let's just quickly find the path. I want to make sure that this looks or looks like it has the potential to actually work. So this one through there and there. Okay. Now, I mean, to be honest, all this would really need is that much space. Just a 3x3 around it, right? So if we did that, that would essentially be enough. We could even put the engines in this space, probably. Might have to move the stairs for that, though. Okay, but that's fine. We can do that. And then this one needs to get that taken out. Yes. Very nice. And then this one is a little bit trickier because it's going to end up taking out that whole pillar. So, actually, no, it's not. Because what we're going to do is, we're going to put this back. We're going to have one motor running both of those wheels. Make it look... Did I do that right? There was two blocks missing there. Did I miss one on this side then? No, I didn't. Okay, well, whatever. So that and that. Now the question here is how? That's the question, is how? How do I do that? First thing probably would be to try and get the shaft to come through. Alright, so we'll have the shaft like that. And then we just connect them up and that. No, that doesn't feel right. This is gonna be tricky. This is not a lot of space to work with. Not a lot of space to work with. Actually, that can go. That was just in my way. Okay. Think, Derpol. Think. Think, Derpol. Take out all of that. That gives us a little bit more space to work with. Maybe not that one. Or we could do that. In fact, let's make sure that we're doing this on both sides so that we don't get messed up with what we're doing. This already doesn't look right to me. What am I doing here? Am I messing up something here? Oh yeah, that would be a gap there. Okay. No, I'm just losing track of what I'm doing. That's fine. That's fine. Here's what it is. I'm not panicked. You're panicked. Shush. Okay. Do that. Do that. Get rid of that thing. And then maybe that, and this, and that, not quite. Okay. Actually, you know what? We'll take out all of those. Have that. I'll do the same on the other side before I forget what it is I'm doing again. All of that and do that. Okay. That gives me some space to work with. Then what we're gonna probably do is... I don't know what I'm doing here. What's that one I cannot take out. Okay. This isn't going to turn either, so I don't think this is working. We'll just fold that up. I don't think this plane's gonna work. Just cause it's a bit ambitious for all of this to come together the way that I want it in this space. But guess it's okay. So we're just gonna have this one wheel actually do something, and it's gonna come across here. We're gonna have this come all the way across, like it's connected. Okay. And then, nope, not that one. That one and that one. Then we're going to have it where we likely have... Oh man, this is tough how I want to do. Yeah, I guess that'll do for now. We'll do the same thing on this side. How did I? I did do it like that. Okay. Like this. That. We'll open up that again. And then we will... also open up that. Okay, well, it kind of... I mean, it doesn't entirely make a lot of sense there, but you know what? It'll do, because that means that that's getting powered, that's getting powered, and these are getting powered. At the moment, it's not getting powered by anything, but we're going to fix that, like right now. So what we need is another shaft, and this one will be going right from... Dang it, how am I gonna do this now? It's still not entirely making sense in my head. But we'll persevere. We'll persevere. Because now I need something that's going to essentially push from this side. It needs to push from this side, which means that it needs to I'm not sure. Let's see here something. Just trying to work out a shape here for a second. That shape's not gonna work either, is it? Nope, 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 nope. I mean, it could just be square shape like that with something a lot bigger. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought here. You know what? Might have to come back to the engine. I feel like I'm gonna bore you guys to death because my brain not working. My brain not working. What I do think we could potentially do right now is start working on these, and then I still need to actually go and how deep did I make those? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that is right. We can start working on these. We can also go and figure out a pattern for this, or I could just make it the same kind of 3 basalts. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do that. So that's probably for the best. Makes the most sense. So we'll go pos 1 here, and then we'll go pos 2 down here. Is that far enough over? Yes, I think it is. And then we'll do replace purple wool. That's not how you do. Replace purple wool with 33% basalt, 33% polished basalt, and 33% smooth basalt. We'll just do that. Okay, now the walls are kind of filled in. It looks uniform. It's good. It's good to go. Haha, knowing the feeling, brain not working, it helps doing something else for a bit. Yes, it definitely does. Also should drink some water. So, I mean, maybe a bit of overshare, but I've had some stomach problems the last couple of days, and I'm not sure what it is, and it's messing with my concentration. But alas, that's not the problem. We're here to live stream, we're here to build, and I am excited to finish this project, so we're just gonna persevere. Now, these ones only need to articulate in like 2 different directions. So, what I was thinking we could do is, if we did some fences. No, but that can't do like that. No. Okay. We're gonna do some fences this way and this way. Right? Actually, no, we're going to do that. And then we're going to do a gate. Right? Yes. Now, see, this is making more sense in my brain than the other one did. So we're going to do that. That. And that. And then, let's see how we do. Right? We just wanted to pull a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, there, and there. And then we shall do some more grindy stone actions. Okay, we'll put a grindstone on each of these. Although, now that I think about it, I mean, yeah, it could work like that. And then we need a chain. See, I don't use these sorts of things enough. I need to use my chains and stuff a little bit more. So now, imagine this, right? If the gun that's pointed, I'll show you guys, right? So, I was pointing the wrong way anyway. These guns, right? Basically, all we want them to be able to do is go up and down a little bit, right? That the tank will do the side-to-side kind of aiming, right? So, all that these things would then do is they would be pulling the chains in different directions and making the whole thing tilt that way. So, makes sense to me. Yeah, makes sense to me. Does it though? Yeah, makes sense. That's fine. Okay. Then this side's 1, 2, 3, 4, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, there, and then grindstones. And 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't do that one far enough. What am I doing? Okay. Like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that makes sense. Cool. Okay. Good. Great. And let's just finish some of this. I need to also just keep buttons on me at all times and try and just finish off some of these things with some buttons to make it feel like it's been riveted into place and all that sort of stuff, you know. Buttons can make a big difference. It's also something I should probably go and like just spam on the outside in certain places. So like just put some buttons all over this majestic thing. Actually, you know what? No. What I would like is for the buttons. Right. This is when helper elves would really be handy. Putting buttons only on the smooth basalt here, right? Or yeah, the polished basalt. That would be a great elf job. Not gonna lie. A little bit of unpaid intern action here would have been just super. Just absolutely helpful. I should probably, you know what, no, some of these still need to get oriented as well. In fact, how does this work? This would be just x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. I think that's all it would be, wouldn't it? So if I just, okay, first things first, let's just get rid of all of these buttons. So I'm going to end up forgetting where I put all of them. Aha! Okay, that one's already flipped. Great. That one's already flipped. That's fine. No problem. No, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll panic. I'm not panicked. Okay, I think that's all the buttons. Nope. I just saw one there. There's another one there. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful with this one then. That's gonna be a pain in the backside to do then. Okay. Sorry, I should be articulating what I'm thinking, and I am not, but I am just in full concentration mode right now. So from there, it's going to be, let's say, from here. Dang it, I would have liked it to be... Actually, I think I still can. Ah, now I lost my spot again. Where was it? So, okay, it's this one down to there. And then over the top. Let's see, not that one, so we can just go here. There. And go pause 2. Right, now we go replace polished basalt, but only the ones with axis Y, and we replace that with 33% polished basalt, and then we could just quickly copy and paste this. Copy, comma, paste, comma, paste. And then we'll do axis Y, and we'll do axis X, and we'll do axis Z. That should do the trick. Flippy flip flip. I think they're all good. Let me just double check that I didn't make the wheels flip the wrong. I did. Dang it. I did manage to mess this up. So all of these need to get fixed quickly. I mean, it's not that much. It really isn't that much effort, I guess. Some of them you can't even see, I don't think. I'll go check on the inside in a bit. I think I did this one I actually avoided, I'm hoping. Looks like it. Okay, so now all of these things are flipped a little bit more like random axes and stuff. So now, now comes this part of putting in buttons for all of these things. Yeah, could do with some interns here right now. Not gonna lie. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But I'm not gonna do... Just gonna do a few because I want to see what it would look like. I'm fine with everything being like swapped around on the axes. Don't need to undo that, but I want to see what this is all gonna look like if we have buttons all over the place. Yeah, it does kind of make it feel a little bit more completed. I like it. So I'll go around later and actually do all of these. Why do I do this to myself? But let's go back to the inside for now. As I say that, I'm just gonna keep doing these because it would actually be nice to get this done and I don't have to do it later. You know what? This isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. What's gonna be bad is double, triple checking that I got all of them. But yeah, actually I think that's half of it done already. So you know what? Let's just finish this. If you guys don't mind, I would like this finished. I would like this off of my to-do list for good. This seems like a horrible idea. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. You tell me. Do you guys also get, like, really bad ideas like this sometimes? It's just like, why? Why am I doing this to myself? Why have I picked this route for this? Why did I think that this is something that I needed to do? This is a good thing to do. Why? Why do I do it? It's the same with, I don't know if any of you have seen my last episode. Really regretting going out on a panda finding expedition because holy moly, I nearly said some really, I nearly swore. Trying to find a panda in Randomia is just an absolute bloody nightmare. I spent probably, like, I'm not gonna lie, about 7 hours either looking for a jungle, preferably obviously a bamboo jungle, which was hard enough to find, and then finding one, and then not finding a panda there, and then looking for more, and then realizing I wasn't going to find another bamboo forest, so I went back to that one. And I spent some time trying to optimize the conditions of it so that, you know, pandas would actually spawn in there. It just kept going and kept going and kept going until, you know, 7 hours eventually passed and I didn't have a build for the episode. It just all kind of fell flat a little bit. I mean, it's still a very entertaining episode. It's not like I'm unhappy with it. It's just, you know, if I'm not building something in the episode, kind of feels a little cheap, and also there's nothing that I could really put in the thumbnail, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, it was a little bit weird. A little bit weird, not gonna lie. Also, probably want to have some kind of counterweight on this that would center it. How would you do that? You would hang something. You would literally just hang something down here, right? That would be it. Now, what would not attach to the wall, but would look like a counterweight? That is an interesting question, Derpol. Man, I wish I had thought of that question somehow. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Why is this a thing? What would look like a counterweight but wouldn't attach to the wall? What would look like a counterweight but wouldn't attach to the wall? What would look like a counterweight but wouldn't attach to the wall? That would look like a counterweight, but it wouldn't hang by itself. Dang it! Decoration blocks. And the chest could probably do the job. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Actually, I want to test something. Cause learned something new. Yeah, well, might. I mean, you know what? Just do string for this one. I don't. My brain is starting to hurt from all of this. There we go. Counterweight. Woo! Counterweight, one piece of string, not a big deal. I don't normally like doing string. It's just, it always feels kind of cheap to me. But in this case, you know what? It works. There we go. Counterweight. Even though you can barely see that against the bloody wall. Anyway. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not panicked. You're panicked. So that works. Hi, Magic, by the way. Are you coming to do the armor stance? That would be the niceness. That would be the goodness. Okay, another thing that I would preferably like is having these things feel a little bit more supported. So we'll take this, we'll do a little bit of that, then a little bit of that, then a little bit of that, then a little bit of that, and that, and that, and that, and there we go. That looks a lot more supported, so that's great. Probably don't need that, although that could look a little bit better. Yeah. Got to go. Good luck on finishing the snail. Thanks. I am going to need quite a bit of luck. I'm having connection issues. The book is acting weird. I mean, it's not acting weird right now because you're not here. Hey, King Corgi's here. Let's see what he's gonna get up to. That and that, and that and that, and that. And then put some stairs in like so and so and so. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Cockpit might not get done at this rate, but we're getting there. In fact, I think what I shall do is we're going to broaden the polished andesite part of this. We're actually going to get started on doing this cockpit. Now the only thing here that is a bit of an issue for me is the fact that this is bottom slabs, which means I should probably go with top slabs or just fill out like full blocks. Yeah, you know what, we're gonna go full blocks, at least for these sections that are over that. And then everything else we're gonna go with the top slabs. Right? Bear with me. I mean, at this point, I'm sure you guys know that bearing with me is worth it. At least I hope that would be the case. Like, you guys think that? Like, I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. Anyway. Still waiting on... Shallen still hasn't made a build. I don't think Lag did. Did Lag make a build? Magic, did Lag make a... Oh yeah, who am I asking? Magic, you don't know what's going on. In fact, we should probably do some stairs there. So, polished stairs. Can I join the Scar Wars area? Sorry, buddy, no. No, the Scar Wars thing is for the randoms at this point. You have a... Where is he? Where is he? Not watching the stream, is he? Oh, he is watching the stream. Ah, no, you have a thing that you need to finish, my dude. Where's your... Where you at? Where you at? What happened to this? Yeah. You have only today left. You need to finish this. I want to see what this is. It looks nice. It looks like it's going to be nice. So, finish that. I don't want to be rude. It's not that I'm trying to be rude. I'm sorry. That's not the point. It's just that is a random project, right? Random as in the randoms from Random Craft. Saya is involved because he's technically an honorary member at this point. But that's just the way that is. It is a group project. If we let you in, then other people are gonna feel left out, and it's just gonna snowball, right? We don't want that. I'm curious to see what this is going to be. I like the garage already. I like the fact that it's. Wait, is this float? Yeah, it's a floating motor. Floating. What do you call it? ATV. All right, and we're back. That's done, that's done. Okay. So then at this point, we could probably do... Okay, if we did... I could probably turn off that as well, like you don't need to see the light levels the whole time. I'll make sure the build is lit up at the end. Doesn't have to be right now. We'll put some of these around here. Might change it out, you guys know the deal by now. Nothing is set in stone. And that's actually a good lesson there for Minecraft building in general, right? Nothing's ever set in stone. So don't let your neurosis or whatever get the best of you. Sometimes breaking something down and starting over isn't outside of the realm of possibility. Don't ever get yourself pigeonholed into finishing something that you don't want to finish. A build can always be saved. All that sort of stuff, right? It's important to note because a lot of people seem to get bogged down in like, oh no, this build isn't going the way I wanted, and then either destroying it, which I mean, yeah, like I said, that is an option, but it should be the last option. Or, and I've seen this too many times, people just start a new world, right? Instead of just tweaking the one that you have. That's probably one of the main killers of motivation for people in Minecraft is unnecessary wreckage of worlds, unnecessarily starting new worlds. It's always more satisfying to stick with one world and fix what you don't like about it, rather than just constantly making a new one. It's not the same. I hope I didn't upset Kogi, no. It's like I said, it's not a personal thing. It's one of those things where this is our group project. We would like to see it through. We don't want to upset anyone else for not being able to be involved in it either. So it's just one of those things. Okay. Put some glass in here for a change. This thing has a distinct lack of glass all up in its business. Okay. Then, what are we gonna do from there? I'm still a little worried that if I do the cockpit area, I'm gonna end up... Well, you know what, if I can't fit an engine down here with this much space, then there wouldn't be any kind of cockpit, would there? No, there wouldn't. Okay, so this is the front side. I should probably mark that with like a wheel or something. Steering wheel, there we go. This is now officially a pirate ship, right? There we go, steering wheel. Pirate steering wheel. Quick build hack there, by the way. Pirate steering wheel. Grindstone. Sorted. In fact, I should probably if you put it up on a block. Even more so, right? It's right eye level. No, you'd probably have it down here. Probably. Makes more sense. In fact, you'd probably have it where you're standing on like a half... there we go. Pirate wheel. Okay, cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Now, how are we going to... Actually, one thing that we probably should do is I want some lights going across here, and I think we're going to do it like this, and then end rods. So I want some lights under the floor to light up the place, and it's also going to serve as ceiling lights, even though it's probably not going to light up as much down there as I would like. But we're going to do it like this. Any hoozle. Right. How many is that? 3, and that is 3, so... Is this going to work out just right? That would be nice. That would be very nice. Yay! It does work out. Awesome. Okay. So that's the lights, and probably a good idea to cover them up so nothing from the engine room just shoots up and breaks a fluorescent light like that. That's a good idea. There we go. Now we could also bring that across. Right. Maybe fill out this whole thing. Yeah. It's a pity that there aren't any like black or grey. What I want, please, for the love of Pete. And I think at some point, like, I'm gonna have a series, maybe like a creative Let's Build series or something, where I'm just gonna tweak a few things about the textures and then build, and just be like, seriously, Mojang, if these things, like, I don't even want to call them by their name, iron trapdoors, blah, right? If these things had this texture, these colors, oh, same with the doors or the blocks. Like, the iron bars are the only things here that look like iron. Everything else is pure frickin' white. Now, yes, it's handy when you want white trapdoors. It's handy when you want a white door. Or the white blocks don't really help. But you could do that with quartz, right? Make like quartz trapdoors and a quartz door or something, right? And then give us the iron we deserve. That would be nice, Mojang. That would be genuinely nice. Thank you. Much appreciated. Love you guys. You're doing a great job. Just maybe a few things could be improved upon. Okay. Now. That's that. Right? We have the light fixtures. Which I'm not sure. We'll leave it like that for now. Okay, but now we need to try and figure out what are we going to do with... this needs to go. This is just going to cause me a whole lot of heartache trying to make walls out of this. Actually, now that I think about it, there might have been a way to do that. But you know what could also work is if we go with the deep slate, right? So let's grab some of that, and let's grab some of that, and let's see about making something that actually could potentially, quite possibly, work. Right, so that'll be 1. And then if we done did 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there. Nope, that doesn't work out. So what about 2s? 2s don't work out either, but then again, 3s is probably going to be the way to go, because I'm likely going to imitate Enigma, much to his dismay. And do something along. Okay, well that means that I need to do at least that. Okay, well, first things first. Let's just give ourselves some back wall to work with here, because otherwise I'm going to lose my bloody mind. Yeah? Okay. That. Just temporary, bear with me. Although I probably should have gone all the way to the top. That would have been the smarter move to do here, Derpol. Because I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to the top, but it's probably worth considering. Yeah. I think that works. Hey, Scarlet's back. Okay. Now, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. Taking a little bit of inspiration from Enigma's new lab that he had built on Random Craft. So if you guys aren't already checking that out, you really should go and see what Enigma is doing. If you like I always say, if you're here watching me, it means you either like cyberpunk, or you like futuristic, or you like sci-fi, or something along that line, right? And honestly, Enigma, pretty damn good at those things. You really should go watch him, right? Also, there's another guy from the Discord that I have been hyping up to people lately, and that is Arctech. He's also pretty dang good with the cyberpunks. I think he's pretty dang good in architecture in general. I do get the feeling like he's some kind of architecture student or engineer, or maybe an actual architect. I'm not sure. He does talk like one. He uses like the correct terminology, and just the way that he talks makes me think that, yeah, he probably does have some kind of education on the subject. And honestly, his cyberpunk city that he's building is spectacular. I'm getting inspiration from it, so you guys definitely would. Definitely go and check out Arctech. If you don't know who that is, you could go check out my community tab. I made a post there today hyping up his latest video, in which he actually shouted me out. So yeah, you know, a little bit of this for that, but honestly, worth it in this case. Humphreys! Okay, Humphreys is here. So let me just quickly finish what I was doing, and then maybe we'll try and get into a call with him and discuss like what we think about the event, and talk about his Zeppelin or airship or whatever he likes to call it. So I think what I want to do here is just something along. Okay, wait, no, that needed to go down just one more, and then we could do that. Right, so we'll do that and that. And then we can do... Huh? No, that's still the same thing. What am I doing? That, yes. That's like that. Okay. Then we can have it like this. Hi, Humphreys. Okay. You are watching, right? Please. Yeah, you want to get into a VC with me? Let's have a little chat. We've gone through this whole thing, and I don't think I've actually been in a call with Humphreys once. Let's just jump into that chat. That should work. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I like that. I genuinely like that. Okay. Well, while we wait for him, I'm just going to finish this up.
Hi.
Hi! Oh, there you are. Like I just said to everyone, I can't believe we went through this entire event and we actually never spoke.
I know.
Yeah, we've been like chatting in the Discord and everything, but never voice to voice, right?
Yeah, but I'm French Canadian, so I'm a little shy here.
That's okay. That's okay. There's randoms that aren't actually native English speakers either, so don't worry about it. Magic is
yeah, I'll try my best.
From the Philippines. His English is horrendous. Don't worry about
it.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, you want to just give us a rundown of why it was that you put this whole thing together, and what are your plans for this moving forward after today? Because technically today would be the closing day for the event, but there's still people that probably want to finish a few things, and you know, the more spectacular this can be before it ever lands in front of Scar, the better. So what are your goals, what are your plans for all of this?
Yes, so originally I was supposed to close it today, but like you see, there are some builds not really complete, so I think I will let another week for them to finish what they are doing.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so in that case, I'm almost done with my project. King Kogi is really busting through that project so he can come and help with this. I tell you what, King Kogi, where are you? Come to Larry. Come to Larry and come listen to Papa Derpol talk. Speed! I've decided now that if he is that dedicated to doing it, I'm gonna give him a chance. So what I'm thinking is, if he can make a few, nothing completed two chunks this week. Oh, that's Scarlet. There's so many more chunks, right? So yeah. King Kogi, right? Where are you? Oh, he can't. I forget. He can't spectate. Okay. Here. I'm outside. I'm here. Right. Listen to me. Right. There are still many chunks out there that need filling. You could take a one chunk. You could take like two chunks and string them together. You can take a 3 chunk if you want. Go ham. Build something Star Wars. Right. And something that's gonna fit into the scene. Don't build like a giant Yoda or something like that. Build it, and then we'll paste it in. Okay?
That's kind of you.
Yeah. I might actually go and grab some other people's Star Wars builds as well, and just add it to the scene. But not without anyone's permission, obviously. So
yeah, it's looking awesome.
If other people want that. Way to support a great Minecrafter, guys. Looking great. Yeah, Shalin. It is looking great. Where's your bloody build? Huh? Octopus boy? I mean, Squid boy? I mean, idiot? I mean, Muppet? I mean... You get the idea.
So I want to thank you, you and Random Team, for this beautiful project you made with Scar Walls.
Oh
That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's our pleasure. This is a lot of fun.
A lot of effort.
Someone said the one day, and I guess this isn't even going to be a humble brag. This is just going to be a straight up brag. But someone was like the other day, so are we calling the Scar Wars thing a giga build? And I was like, nah, just another day for the randoms at the office, you know. Just is what it is. Yeah, we tend not to do things small. It's just doesn't seem to be the way that the randoms want to do anything. Sorry, you don't need to. Am I confusing? Am I confusing you? Just going up and down everywhere. Yeah, it's just kind of the way that we do.
Yeah, for those who didn't get a chance to see your videos and all the randoms video, all your builds and all the SMP is very awesome. So make sure people that are listening to take a look at that.
Yeah. I think most of the people that are here right now in my stream, and probably most of the people that are going to be watching this afterwards, will have heard of Random Craft, or would probably already be in our Discord as it is. But yeah, so what are your plans for once it is closed? Like, once you're satisfied with like all the builds being finished and all of that sort of stuff, what would you like to see from everyone then?
I didn't have a big plan after that, but we were trying to establish a new SMP for the participant of this event to play together and have fun, since everybody seems a little bit more friendly together, and
it seems like a lot of strangers came together here and actually had a lot of fun, and it could continue. Like, why stop the fun now, right?
Yes. So
yeah.
So yeah, the SMP will be maybe in 2 weeks. I thought to make it the next Friday. So, but with all the project in this server not finished, I will maybe postpone it to another week.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a fair shake on everyone's part. Also, what am I doing here? What am I thinking here? Probably thinking something like this, and then an end rod. Sorry, I'm just still trying to carry on this whole thing. But yeah, like the fact that it's getting turned into an SMP. I mean, I don't know how much of a that's gonna be administration for you afterwards, right? So you're gonna need to be doing admin stuff for that. It's not like it's a completely just.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, there's work involved in that.
Just this event was a lot of work to do because there were some issues, and I had to do it. And this is my first server, so it was hard, but I think it came out okay.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, Enigma and I had a lot of opinions about how the server could have been done better, how the Discord could have been done better. We know that it's your first one, and that's why we didn't come out and be like, "Yeah, we're doing it like it." We didn't want to interrupt the process, because both of us are of the opinion that people learn better when they do, right? But definitely after this event is over, now that you've learned and seen how a lot of these things run on their own, and the way that you did it, and what worked, what didn't work, I think it'd be cool to have a bit of a discussion with you, me and Enigma and you. We could give you a couple of pointers. I've had a fair decent amount of Discords. I've run an SMP. I've had a few other servers and stuff like that. So
well, of
Enigma, on the other hand, has done all of those things tenfold. So some advice and stuff like that we definitely have for you. But like I said, you didn't do anything terribly wrong or whatnot. There's just some things that would have made it a bit smoother and this and that. And but we both decided that, you know, letting it run its course and letting you learn on your own for a few of the things is probably the better way of doing it. It's always demoralizing for me if someone comes and be like, "No, do it like that. Just just do it like I tell you." And it's like, well, no, I kind of want to do it my own way. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, no, they were right. It's probably better that way. But honestly, that's a better way of learning, because at least then someone isn't telling you what doesn't work. You actually know now. You know now what didn't work, right? I just as a quick example for you and for those watching that are actually a part of this event, something like the massive amount of channels that you had in the Discord, right? That could have been whittled down immensely. In fact, that could have probably just have been all condensed. The 4 weeks could have been condensed into just one section.
I noticed that with the roles, I think. There was a lot of that that was unnecessary.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. But again, you still did a great job with the whole thing.
Thanks.
It's none of that was event ruining. If there was something like that, we would have spoken up. We would have been like, no, we don't want to be a part of an event that was going to get ruined because of bad management, right? It was the little things that could just be improved upon. Nothing that was going to jeopardize the integrity of the event and the project that we wanted to present to Scar, right?
Yes.
Speaking of, how is that part of the project going? Trying to get all of this in front of Scar.
It's a bit more difficult than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, he's a
I'm
busy
on
guy.
The Scar server Discord, so I'm trying to talk with the staff to make him see the world when it's gonna be ready.
Yeah,
at first I
that's
thought
the other thing. It's not ready yet, so trying to push it now is probably not necessary just yet, right?
No, so we'll wait for another week, so everything will be a little bit more pretty. But I will do my best to make him see the world. So because that was the point at the start.
Yeah.
To show him what the community can do for him, because he did a lot to us via his videos.
Yeah. No, I mean, we want to show our appreciation, right? It's not a ploy to get his attention or anything like that. It's genuinely just we want to show him the appreciation for bringing joy to us, and we're hoping that this whole thing might bring just a little bit of joy to his time of recovery, right?
Yeah, that's
nothing like
the ultimate goal.
No one here is expecting him to make a video reacting to it and all of us getting shout outs and stuff like that. Like, he could just watch it and look through it in his own time, and if we could just get one message from the staff saying that Scar thoroughly appreciated it or whatever, then that genuinely would make me super happy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's all that is. And I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun looking at everyone's builds.
Thanks
I
for
think
your live.
I think everyone else probably had a lot of fun seeing their builds up on a YouTube channel and all of that. Like, some of them have never had that kind of experience. You know, seeing your own builds up on a YouTube channel.
Yeah, because there are a lot of great builders out there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this bit. This is starting to get a little bit more complicated than probably needed, but that's okay. But yeah, so speaking of great builders and all of that, that is an amazing Zeppelin you got out there, right?
Yeah, thank you.
That steampunk airship. I always find
did a
it
lot of work.
hilarious when people come at me and they're like, dude, you're such an amazing builder. Oh my god, I could never. And then I look at their builds and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Your stuff's amazing. What? I'm not the only good builder here. Apparently, you are too. Why are you downplaying that? So yeah, I mean, dude, that's an amazing build. How long did it take you to plan that?
I didn't plan nothing. I just went in the creative world and I look a lot of steampunk style lately. So I wanted to do something like that. Okay. So I went in the creative world and I try a lot of word edit mod. So,
oh yeah. Once you start getting the hang of that thing, it is so useful.
Yeah, very useful.
So useful.
Even especially for big builds, it saves times to copy and rotate. So
yeah, I still need to get better at the whole copy, rotate, all that sort of stuff. Copy paste still kind of scares me. Because
you can ruin a lot, but
yeah,
slash undo is your friend.
Yeah, but there are some things that slash undo cannot fix. That's also something you got to be aware of. But like the whole like if you want to copy out, let's say these 3 furnaces, right? And you stand here and you copy, then if you paste it here, it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, but if you're standing here, and I always end up forgetting that, and I make my selection, right, and then I fly back and I go, okay, copy, and then I go somewhere else and I go, okay, paste, and then it just pastes in completely the wrong area, and I can forget it every single time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess a little bit more practice with that would help. The creative server that the randoms have for random craft testing stuff is we got a better version of world edit called full async or fast async world edit. It's got even more functions than the regular world edit does, and it handles a lot more of the functions a lot better. And we also have like voxel sniper and stuff on there, where the voxel sniper I have like zero clue how to use it. So I still need to learn a lot. That sort of that side of the building community is so intense. I see people doing things with voxel sniper or world painter, and stuff with world edit that I don't have a freaking clue how to do yet. A lot of my building is just done manually, and I know that they are just that the possibilities are endless of the stuff you can create. But also I know how hard it is to do just the basic world edit that I do now and then translate that over to a survival world. Because you're doing all this world edit and you don't realize the amount of effort that you're making for yourself, and then you start building it in survival and you're like, man, all these things that I just copy and pasted, they're a lot harder to build, and like there's so many resources. It sometimes makes me feel like I need to just go back to regular creative planning, so that I can at least feel the effort before I try and build it in a survival world. But even then I think to myself, like, I don't have the time to do regular creative planning anymore. Like, if I don't use world edit, I won't get all the things done that I want done, right? Yes. So I guess I just need to get better at resource gathering and, and building things in survival, as opposed to just building them in like creative.
With world edit, it's so much easier to build bigger builds, but when you want to do it in survival, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, it gets intense. It it gets really freaking intense.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I am actually now starting to give up on the idea of having things in this wall. This is just gonna be a wall now. So, well, where was I? What did I want to say? I forgot. Okay, we're gonna do that. Yeah, that works. That works. So you're starting an SMP.
Yep.
Right? This is obviously then going to be your first SMP if this was your first server.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So there's going to be a lot of things there that you probably need to learn as well. Are you... Let me just see something. Random craft. Alright, we should probably bump you up in the Random Craft Discord to a VIP role. Because there's a few perks that come with that. Actually, I'm just going to do it now. I don't think Enigma's going to say anything about that. I don't think anyone's going to say anything about that. So, yeah, with the VIP thing, you'll be able to see a whole nother section there called the VIP Lounge. And in there is a thing called the Creator Hub. And that is a place where we talk to our VIPs about creation stuff. Like if you want advice on how to run a server and all that sort of stuff, that would be the place.
That's great.
To get some of that info. So yeah, welcome to the VIP Lounge. And if you have any questions about how to run your own server, feel free to ask it over there.
Sure, thank you.
Okay. I think I will though have a section here that's kind of indented into the wall a little bit. That's probably doable. And probably just do these walls like this. Maybe I'll figure out something later. Okay, so what are you still going to be building? Anything else on the server before the time is up?
I think I will do more details on the airship and maybe the interior of the submarine.
Yeah,
I didn't have time.
Oh, that's
to
what
do
the
it.
bottom is meant to be, is a submarine. Yeah, it actually makes sense that it looks like a fish. I was saying, I took a picture of it. I'm going to, after the stream is over, I'm going to share it on the Average Tuna Sandwich Discord. I think he'll get a bit of a kick out of the fact that it kind of looks like a tuna, in my opinion.
Yeah. I tried to make it look not like a fish, but I gave up at some point and just...
Sometimes you just gotta surrender yourself to the fact that the thing that you're building looks like a fish, or a face, or something else that we can't mention on a family-friendly stream. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
There's always those builds that end up looking like that thing. And
you have to live with it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta surrender yourself to the fact that yes, that's what it looks like. What about it?
Yeah.
Right? People are gonna quote me on that at some point. I just know it. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna put in some pillars here so we can. I don't know if you've seen my last episode.
No, I didn't have time.
Okay, because I would like your opinion on my my French accent.
Sure, I will look at that.
I did the old SpongeBob meme, right? Of like several hours later. But yeah, it's in there. You give me your opinion when you get around to it.
Sure.
Okay, what else am I meant to be doing here? I guess I could do something like that. Now that's gonna look terrible, so we'll do that. We'll do that. Actually, do that. Yes, that will work. Alright, so what else do I want to ask you? The stream's gone on longer than usual. I'm okay with it. I kind of want to get as much done as possible, but at some point it's gonna have to come to an end. Usually on a, for anyone who doesn't know, usually on a Saturday after I finish my stream, it's a bit of family time. But in this case, I'm kind of alone for a little bit longer than usual tonight, so
Okay.
that's okay.
So let me ask you a question. Why do you choose YouTube Live instead of Twitch?
Oh, why I do it? It's just because. Okay, so this that's actually a harder question to answer than you might first realize. First of all, yes, Twitch is a better live streaming platform currently, right? It has more features than YouTube currently has. YouTube is catching up faster than Twitch is innovating, which at some point YouTube will overtake Twitch. Not just on features, but also it already has more users. It has a better discovery algorithm for small streamers than Twitch does. There's no discoverability on Twitch. Yes, I could probably already be making money on Twitch to support myself, but long-term strategy, it's a lot better. The meta around YouTube and having multiple channels has changed a lot over the years. A lot of creators have already pigeonholed themselves into the fact that they have a main channel and a live stream VOD channel and a shorts channel and everything. But the meta is changing around that, and it's getting to the point now where it's better for you to consolidate all of your content into one channel. That being said, you can also have your reels on Instagram. You can have your TikToks and stuff like that. But honestly, it doesn't make as much sense anymore to have your content on separated channels. And so, just if anyone here, if anyone comes to my channel and subscribes for shorts and then unsubscribes because they got a live stream notification, then. But I don't want them here, right?
Yeah,
I want people in this community that are here for me, that are here for my content. I would like it if YouTube got around to implementing something that they hinted at a long time ago, which is personalized notifications of people being able to put on notifications for either shorts or videos or live streams. That would be great, right?
Yeah, of course.
But we're also building a Discord that is going to have that functionality, right? And I also have my own private Discord for people who support me on Ko-fi. And there are multiple ways of people getting the notifications that they want. At some point soon, we'll be doing a flip over of the Random Fandom Discord that's going to have proper reaction roles for announcements and videos and streams and socials and all of that sort of stuff, so that people can customize what they actually get notified for. So if YouTube isn't going to do it, we'll just do it. And then there's no reason to have things on separate channels anymore, because people can just be notified of my videos and not have to worry about live streams clogging up or getting notifications for live streams when they don't want it, right? But at the end of the day, I do want people here that's here for all of it, right? That's the dream, right?
Of course.
And I'd rather grow slower and grow stronger than grow fast and flimsy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That's a good way to see it.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, you know what we do need around here is a little bit of signage, right? So let's start putting in a little bit of probably some warped signage around this wouldn't hurt too terribly. So maybe we'll do something like this and then a little bit of that. Yeah, and we'll make it look like a chandelier, right? Put in some glow ink, and we'll put in some cyan dye. Actually, no. We'll make it orange. Make it orange. It's orange lights. Orange.
Orange.
Orange there.
Yeah.
I used to know a little bit of French. From back in my culinary school days. Obviously, we learned a fair decent amount of French because I mean I studied French cuisine, right? But and then obviously while I was studying French cuisine, I figured might as well study or learn a little bit more about French. And I also spent quite a lot of time in the south of France. I lived in Antibes. I lived in Nice for a while. So and I forgot what the other one was called. But anyway, I lived around there for a while, and so I learned a little bit of French, but that's all gone and eluded me at this point. I can't remember any of it. Let's get some trapdoors out here. Trapdoors, because I can't put frickin' signs on an end rod, which annoys me to no end. Just absolutely no end. So we'll just make some support thing like this. Yeah, okay, we'll flip that one around too then. That actually does look better. So something like that. Okay. That's a pretty half decent looking chandelier, if I have to say so. So what was I gonna say? Well, so you're French Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually one of my old server mates from Atlantia who also makes content that's French Canadian. Euphorus. If you'd watched any of my older content from the Atlantia days, you would see Euphorus, the guy that ran against me for governor of Atlantia.
Okay.
He does some streaming from time to time. He doesn't do videos. He just does streaming, just as like a hobby.
Is it French streaming or English?
I think he does a little mix of both. Like when he's playing with the other Atlanteans, he'll do English, but then sometimes if he does like a hardcore series and he's maybe too tired to speak English, he'll just speak French. This is stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe like, I don't know, check him out. It's like, hey, you two are both French Canadian. Do you know each other?
Yeah.
Like, no, I get so much of that from people. Be like, oh, you're from South Africa. Hey, do you know Jonathan? I'm like, no. There are hundreds of there are thousands of Jonathans in South Africa. Why would I know the specific one that you're talking about? But yeah, it's still funny sometimes. Let's actually go see what let's see if we can find King Corgi and see what he's up to. I want to see what his idea was for cyber or for. Oh, he's still busy with this. Okay. I thought he said he was done with this. Oh, he said he was making good progress with it. I think he's just lighting up the build and then put a roof on it. And then he's done? No, he still needs to do landscaping and everything. Alright, well, if King Corgi is still listening, you have you have another week, right? Humphrey's already said you got another week to just finish up your builds. People need to fill out some more plots. We're not going to have another week tour and everything. I'm not going to do another one of these live streams next week. I'm going to go back to some of my other projects that I need to do. But at some point, I might at least do some kind of showcase of what's in the Scar Wars area. So if your build makes it in there, then that's good. Then it'll get shown. I also know I could probably, we go over to that other the week 3 mega build. There's a couple of things in there that could probably also get used for Star Wars. I'll ask. I think Richard did this. Well, Richard and myself did this X-Wing. So we could probably put a few of those into the scene as well. Maybe a couple of these smaller Starfighters. If we put them up a little bit higher, it might give the kind of perspective like it's at a distance rather than up close. So that could be cool. And I think there was some other Star Wars things as well. We might end up adding a few other things in there with people's permission, just to fill it up even more. I built a really small Star Destroyer you can use. Yeah, the Star Destroyer is cute, my dude, but it's a bit too small for the scale that Star Wars is being built at, right? This is an amazing miniature representation of it. I'll give you that, but it's not the scale that we're going for. The X-Wing over here is also smaller than I would like, but it could just be a smaller model. Whereas the Star Destroyer is clear what it is, and it just wouldn't be the right size for it. You can make a bigger one for sure. For sure you can make a bigger one. If you want to make a really good big one, you can always come and take an empty space next to where Humphreys's airship is, and just use as much space as you need for that. If you make a really good Star Destroyer before the end of the event in like a week's time, it could definitely make for a pretty decent backdrop thing that we could probably hang up here behind the Zeppelin. If we put it here, right? Because it would cause too much of a shadow if we put it into the scene. But if we have it at the back of the scene, so that when you're here, you can kind of see it start fading in from the fog, that would be a freaking cool effect. Not gonna lie. So see, yeah, these ones, these X-Wings are the right scale for what we're building here. But those other little ones could just be little models, smaller models of the same sort of ship, right? So that's something. But yeah, I think I am gonna probably tomorrow finish up a lot of the rest of the interior here, because at this point my brain is starting to frazzle a little bit and I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I guess trying to run an interview while building is maybe not my forte just yet. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one here, guys, because I'm starting to get a little bit confused with myself. So, oh wait, no, I missed a bunch of things that Shalon said because I had Discord open. I don't know what he's talking about there, but then sometimes you just have to surround themselves. That's just what it looks like. Was already typing it as you pointed out. You will be quoted. Yes. Okay. YouTube chat needs spell check. I can't function without it, apparently. No, that was really hard to read. Genuinely, that whole thing was just very hard to read right now. And then if you quit streaming, I quit editing. What do you want more? I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth hole, Squid Boy. Or out of the tips of your fingers. I don't even know how. Or your tentacles are slipping off of your keyboard or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call this live stream here. Because, like I said, my brain is frazzled. And I would like to get a few other things done before the end of this day. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming out. Don't forget to leave it a like. Live streams need more love. And if you're watching this in the future, drop me a comment. Tell me what is your favorite build of the entire the entire event. And If you haven't yet, check out the description. Links are still there for the Discord. If you want to join last minute, maybe build something, or you want to just be a part of the whole SMP that's forming after that, you know, drop in. See ya, King Corky. See you guys, everyone else. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day and see ya. My brain is frazzled. Okay, bye.